Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping plan with me. It feels like I have not done a voiceover in a very long time, and that's probably because that's true. This is for the week of July 8th through the 14th, and originally I had a totally different kit pulled for this week, but then my sister-in-law came to visit. And we went to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. So I placed an order for apple blossom prints. Those plans were kind of made, not last minute, but like closer to the date than when I filmed my lineup video. So I ordered this kit from Apple Blossom Prints called Aquarium, and then I'm pairing it with a teensy bit of shark themed foil from a Plana Hannah freebie. I decided to try a different style of filming the base. So this is gonna look a little different. I don't know if I love what I did here, but I just did not feel like filming the whole base. It just didn't seem appealing to me, and I had put off this plan with me so long waiting for the kit to come in that like filming it wasn't the most appealing thing to me at the moment. So I just decided to play with stickers, do what felt right in the moment. I'm gonna experiment a little bit with a few different styles of filming plan with me's because I just do not have enough to talk about during the base of a week. It's just not that interesting to watch or to hear about. So there we go. All the full boxes are down. I did do an extender on Saturday because that was our aquarium day. And I only used one piece of the bottom washi because I do intend to use the leftovers of this kit at some point. So as you can see, I used the Plana Hannah shark overlay in the upper left-hand corner, and then I used these little bits of shark deco on a couple of the full boxes. I also used the weekend banner because it matched very nicely with the bottom washi. So like I said, we went to the Monterey Bay Aquarium on Saturday of this week to meet up with my sister-in-law and her family. It was probably one of the most popular weeks of the year to go to Monterey because the first couple weeks of July here in Northern California were very, 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 very hot. And so I think a lot of people were trying to escape that. So it was very crowded. I've been in the Monterey Bay Aquarium a couple times before in my life as a child, and it is a lot better in my memory. It's a really cool aquarium, but as a grown-up, I'm like, this is just fine. And like, I guess because I've been to Aquarium of the Pacific in Long Beach a lot as an adult, and that one, for some reason, maybe it's because it was less crowded when I went there, even during holiday weekends. But that one's really nice. The Scripps Aquarium in San Diego, I also only went to that one as a kid, but that one's really nice. Monterey Bay Aquarium is very expensive, probably because it's in the Bay Area, also probably because they do a lot of conservation work, which I totally support. I don't mind paying when I know that the place is good. Like there's a sketchy aquarium out here in Folsom. You can look it up. It's like a definitely not a like conservation minded aquarium. It's definitely like a for-profit one, and people keep going even though the reviews are terrible. And people, literally the reviews say that like it smells and stuff. Anyway, we're not going to get off on a tangent about that. Sorry. I also don't want to get accused of slander, but it's not a good aquarium, the one in Folsom. But Monterey Bay Aquarium is a good aquarium. They do good work there. It just was very, very crowded this week, but I do love the scene box on Saturday and Sunday here because it does look like a lot of their tanks. And right when you walk in, there are sea otters in this beautiful big display that you can like stand at the bottom of and look up. And the otters were definitely like showing off for us. I got some great pictures of them just kind of frolicking in their kelp forest. And then you can also go upstairs and kind of see them like up on the rocks and everything. So sea otters, great way to start the day. And then also like the deep sea exhibits and just all the really like large tanks. They also have a living kelp forest because if you're not aware, Monterey used to have like a lot of kelp forests off the coast and due to all sorts of things. Honestly, I recommend watching Planet Earth for a better explanation of this. But the kelp forests are a little bit in danger, and then that means sea otters are in danger too because that's what they hang out in and that's what they use to catch their food and all that stuff. So anyway, Um, where was I going with that? I'll just get into the day by day. So I have 2 habit trackers for Duolingo and going outside. I have a weekly checklist for dinners, and then I put in this I want to be where the people aren't sticker from Sugar Pop Fizz and the Significant Otter Time sticker from Fox and Cactus because they went with the themes of this week of like fish and otters and all of that. Starting off on the day by day, on Monday, I marked first that week 7 of Clover's observation was complete. I'm going to mark that with an itty bitty sticker co-character that I thought matched the week because it was a black and white cat, and that of course matches the penguins, which there were also penguins, although they were very sleepy when we saw them. Then I marked that it's 4 months till our Mexico trip with a luggage sticker from Cinderella paper. And then I marked that Clover was wheezing again this day and that I ended up calling the vet. We were already going to call the vet this day anyway. Those characters are both from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. because she was constipated, but then she started wheezing as I was on the phone, and I'm like, okay, let's get you checked out for that too. Then I did laundry. The icon was from a Michael sticker book, and the script is from Magical Sticker Co. And then I did a workout, and I had to go to the post office and mail something this day, so I have a postage stamp icon from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I was anxious about, I don't know what, probably about going to the vet the next day, so I have a Beneva Creations character for that. And then I ended the evening by watching Great British Bake Off on Roku. Tuesday, I just marked that I was listening to music before taking Clover to the vet, so I'm going to mark that with an Itty Bitty Sticker Co. icon and a listen to music script from Planet Hannah. I gave Clover a gabapentin pill before her vet appointment because that's something that's been prescribed for her because she's very anxious at the vet. And then I took Clover to the vet to get a chest x-ray because she had been wheezing quite frequently. So both of the characters I'm going to use for those 2 things are going to be from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Ultimately, the vet called me a couple days later and determined she either has like allergies or asthma. There's a very mild bit of inflammation in her lungs, so we have been giving her an inhaler for that. I posted a weekly vlog before this video from the week where we actually start using the inhaler, so you can kind of see what that looks like. Then I voiced over a plan with me, and we also started Clover back on psyllium fiber to try and help with the constipation. So I'm going to use a litter box icon from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I also weighed her this day, so I'm going to use a scale from Cinderella paper. And then I just watched more Great British Bake Off and After Midnight, so I'm going to use an Itty Bitty Sticker Co. character for that. And then I was just like reading the news about Hurricane Beryl this evening. I feel like a lot of people didn't know about that. I know Tanya from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. was affected by that. She didn't have power for a bit, and it was hot on top of that. So I think everything's fine now, but it was definitely a stressful bit of a time. So I'm going to mark that with a sad Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. If you were affected by Beryl, I hope you're doing all right now. I know it was a while ago, but it's kind of a scary situation down there. Then on Wednesday, except that I'm still at the bottom of Tuesday, but there's really nothing more to report there. Wednesday, I'm going to mark that it will be, or it would have been 1 month until our Washington and Idaho trip, which has come and gone at the time that I am recording this voiceover. But anyway, I'm going to use an Itty Bitty Sticker Co. character for that, and I'm also going to use a different character, like a date night sticker, except that my cats do not go on date nights together because they kind of barely tolerate each other. But the cats had some screen door time together this morning because it was nice out, and I wanted to get some cooler air into the house before it got really hot that day. I also did another workout on Wednesday. And then one reason it's been hard for me to churn out videos as quickly as I normally do is that my hard drive keeps filling up, and sometimes it's because I put too much on it, and sometimes it's for no reason. Like I will just turn the computer on and off again and suddenly my hard drive's full, and I'm just like, why? Where did the space come from? I didn't put any extra files on here. So I'm going to mark this day that I was just having issues with my hard drive. I think I was probably trying to I was trying to export one plan with me and voice over another, and my computer was not having it. So I'm going to use a Once More with Love computer on fire munchkin to mark that. It's very frustrating when I'm like on a roll and I just want to get Plan With Me's done or other videos done, and then my computer's like, no, we don't need to do that. I really do like that I color blocked this kit, By the way, even with all of the colors being pretty similar to each other, I just think it really made things pop. And also, the full boxes are sort of color blocked. Then in the middle of Wednesday, I'm going to mark playing with both of the cats. The little Beneva Creations cat that I used, when I pulled it off the sticker sheet, its tail kind of got ripped off. But don't worry, we reattached it, so that cat is not going to be a permanent Manx cat. It will get its tail put back on eventually. And then I used a bagel from Beneva Creations. Yep, see, there's the Manx cat. Okay, sticker surgery. Yay, the cat has a tail again. But I'm going to use a Beneva Creations bagel to mark watching more Great British Bake Off and After Midnight. Thursday, the first thing I'm going to mark is Clover Cuddles, because my little kitten, she has decided that she's going to cuddle me in bed now. She was not very cuddly for a while there, and now she's getting a little cuddly again, which does make me worry sometimes that she's not feeling well, because the time that she was the cuddliest was when she was very, very sick. But, I appreciate the cuddles because I could use them. And also in the summertime, Evie, our older cat, does not want to cuddle me because she's so fluffy that she will overheat. So yeah, I appreciate the kitten cuddles. My husband had a dentist appointment this day, so that icon was from Cinderella Paper. He also worked from home after that dentist appointment, so the glasses are from Sugar Pop Fizz. And then two of my sisters and my dad came over to test drive the car that I'm trying to get rid of. So that went well. So my sister agreed to take the car. Fast forward to next week. She doesn't have the car. I still have the car because it didn't pass smog check. Again, I talked about that in the weekly vlog I just posted. My dad went home. My sisters continued to hang out. We went to a restaurant for lunch. The food was okay, but I have a salad icon from Wonton and a Million. And then this was when the vet called us and confirmed that our cat either has asthma or allergies or something like that because of the mild inflammation in her lungs. Then I used a Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. to mark starting series 4 of Great British Bake Off and watching more After Midnight, and then this was the only day this week that I flossed. So I have a little tooth icon from a Michael sticker book. Friday, the first thing I marked was more Clover Cuddles. Those two cats, as you can probably tell that are next to each other, are from Beneva Creations. I love their little custom cat icons. My husband worked from home again this day, and then I called back the vet because I missed her call the day before. I was just listening to the voicemail, and then I updated her vet back in Colorado as well about what the consensus was. Then at some point this week, I didn't mark this, I got scheduled for an interview for a full-time non-teaching job, and the interview was the week after this, and they requested that I make a presentation as if I was working for them, and so I started working on that this day. So I'm going to have another Beneva Creations cat to mark that. I could not find any job listings that were relevant to me this day, so that was frustrating. So I'm going to use a Beneva Creations bag over her head wearing girl. And then in that rounded off quarter box, I am going to put the sticker in later, an inhaler sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. But that was just to mark that we ordered Clover's inhaler online, because that's how you order that, I guess. And then finally, I used a pie icon from Beneva Creations to mark watching Great British Bake Off as well as After Midnight. Okay, Saturday, the big day. I marked that Clover only had 30 more days of observation for her FIP treatment, so I'm going to mark that with an alarm clock Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Parking in Monterey was awful. My husband wanted to try and park at the parking garage right near the aquarium in Monterey. Not a great idea. Not gonna lie, I got a little annoyed. We found a different parking garage much farther away and then just took the trolley over to the aquarium. So I'm gonna use a little argument Molly to mark that. We did find a delightful little cafe to get lunch at. It was like a Mediterranean food place. So I don't know what food that's supposed to be, but I'm gonna pretend it's pita from Beneva Creations. It's called International Cafe in Monterey. There was nobody in there. It was very quiet, and the people running the place were very nice, and the woman especially running it, I don't know if her two kids were working there with her or what. Her kids the teens seemed very shy. She was very like outgoing, and she's like, didn't I see you two at the grocery store earlier? And I told you to come over here. And I'm like, No, we just got here. And she's like, oh, okay. Like, she was really funny. And the food was very, very good. So that's my new favorite place in Monterey. Then I marked that we took the trolley to the aquarium. So I marked that with a bus sticker from the sticker party. And then I just used this ray from the kit, from the deco of the kit, to mark going through the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Like I said, the sea otters were great. The deep sea exhibit's really great. I forget what type of big shark looking animal tried to befriend me, but he was like coming up to the glass and trying to like hang out with me. And it was quite funny. I was like, I'm going to adopt him, but I can't because, well, first of all, he's a wild animal. Second of all, it's a deep sea creature. I do not have the capacity for that. Not the right environment. And then I used this bowl of gummy bears from a Pop Sugar Fizz, is that the name of the shop? Yeah. Sheet that I had from somebody to mark that we went to It's Sugar because our older nephew wanted to go there. Actually, I think both nephews, who are both teenagers, wanted to go. And I actually got these Barbie gummy snacks that were really good. Like, normally fruit snacks are not that great, but these ones were quite good. And I just bought them because they were in a Barbie package, but like, they were really tasty. It was weird. And then finally, we went and got coffee at this place called Wave Studio Cafe. We were just walking around trying to find a place to get coffee, and we happened to cross this place. And it's like a recording studio, but they also have a little cafe, and like they host events and things like that. So we were chatting with the son of the owner, and it was really nice. So I marked that with a Molly sticker. And then we went home, cuddled with the cats. That's from Beneva Creations. And then I used a laughing munchkin to mark watching more after midnight. Sunday clover was 15 months old. We got a new like tropical flower blooming on one of our plants in our backyard, and there was a hummingbird against it, so that was cute. So that flower is from Carly Plans. It was cloudy this day, which was really nice. I filmed a plan with me, so I was actually caught up for once. I filmed a July 1st plan with me, and then I got totally behind again because I was waiting on this kit. But that's not anybody's fault but my own for changing my mind. I played with both of the cats and then watched more Great British Bake Off. So that's everything for this week. I hope you enjoyed the slightly different format. Here's everything left over from the kit. I can obviously use this kit again. There is so much left. And this is her matte paper. So yeah, quick trip to the aquarium, a very crowded aquarium, but a very beautiful aquarium. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my week. I am missing the last clip, I think. I need to find that. But I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will talk to you next time.